During our first week in Ireland, we explored many exotic coasts, monastic ruins, and startling cliffs. Prior to my arrival, I was aware that the most recent Star Wars film, The Last Jedi, was partially filmed on Skellig Michael, but had not realized that they also filmed in many other locations on the Dingle Peninsula. I believed that the producers had chosen to film here because of its otherworldly quality and supernatural beauty, but had not considered Ireland's other features. This is not a video about Star Wars. Rather, my intention is to demonstrate how Ireland's complex religious past and present makes it the perfect location for a narrative about monasticism, pilgrimage, and religious conflict. In this film, Luke Skywalker has isolated himself on the planet Ahch-To. He chose this place because it was believed to be the location of the first Jedi Temple. In their universe, the Force is divine and Jediism is a religion. His isolation is similar to the ascetics of early Christian monasticism because he placed himself into a harsh landscape and surrendered his will to the Force so that he could understand his spirituality more clearly. Like many medieval Irish monks, his monastery was isolated and he did not venture far from it in the film. The shots of the film recreate the beehive huts found on Skellig Michael, which are identical to the beehive huts found at many early 5th and 6th century monasteries like Riesk. The film visually recalls early medieval Ireland's monastic tradition in order to capture the purpose of the characters' emotional turmoil and religious devotion. By the monastery being based on the first Jedi Temple, the homestead is a hierophany, simultaneously itself and a manifestation of the divine. Additionally, a young Jedi student, Rey, has journeyed to Ahch-To to learn from him and from his environment. Rey represents the pilgrim that has traversed Ireland, and specifically the Dingle Peninsula, for centuries. Kerry's most famous pilgrim is Saint Brendan, who sailed across the seas searching for the promised land of the saints. While Rey is seeking to understand the Force, she journeys across the galaxy to Luke Skywalker's monastery, meditates, and utilizes her landscape to assist in finding her spiritual truth. By leveraging the Irish pilgrimage traditions, the film fits Rey into the archetype of the pilgrim on a spiritual quest instead of a young girl in search of a teacher. For the average viewer, these things may have been unnoticed. Prior to this course, I thought Ireland was a good location because it was beautiful, but by shooting the film on the Dingle Peninsula, Star Wars is referencing Ireland's complex religious past to bolster their narrative, similar to the poets Yeats and Heaney in their various poems about religion. Star Wars is just the most recent literary work that is bringing Irish monasticism and pilgrimage to the international stage in its latest installment.